All right, what's up, you guys? UFO proof here. Well, if you want to come in and join in our conversation about UFOs, aliens, ancient civilizations, fucking UFC, fucking basically anything we can think of, I will be putting a link in the comment section on YouTube. So if you want to come and join in, there'll be a link next to my name, UFO proof, in the comment section. If it's live, the comments will be next to the video, and if it's already past being live, if it's recorded, the comments will be under the video. So don't try to ask me to say anything or respond to you because it won't be live if you're commenting there. So let me get the let me get the link passed out to you guys. Let's see here. All right. Let's see what we got here. What up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Doing good. All right. So here is the link, fellas, and I passed out the link to a couple other people on Google Hangouts who should be joining us shortly. Steven should be on here soon. I'm sure Cubit and Raphael are going to join us. Hopefully, Alex. So that should be awesome. But until then, uh, we'll just bullshit about what's been going on. So hopefully, one of these guys is going to join us with us soon. One thing is, let me fix my screen a little bit. Is that if you haven't got it yet, and for anyone who's just joining, go and pick up the UFO Proof app. It's on Google Play. I made it myself, and it freaking rocks. Here, you know what? Check this out. We'll just do this. Pop that up. Because I mean, this app is the best. And so it's got UFO proof everything, you know, and it's got every kind of cool tool for hunting UFOs. You know, video cameras, satellite trackers, flight radar trackers, weather reports, notepads, sound recorders, just everything. You know, the UFO stalker map. It gives you all the reports, every UFO report that's been made around the world. I mean, so it's awesome for any ufologist. It's a must have. Here, I'll share my screen real quick to show you guys while we're just here waiting for everybody. All right, so hopefully you can see, and hopefully you guys can see this right here, which is my phone on my smart screen, or you know, what's it called, a smart screen, or yeah, smart view. That's it. Yeah, I'm not that smart apparently. But yeah, so how freaking cool is that, dude? This is the app, and see, it's got a cool little tool on here, you know, so you can see all the for hunting UFOs, you know, video recorders, sound recorders, cameras, weather reports, flashlights. Then you got the UFO stalker map. Shows every UFO report that takes place by dropping a little UFO to symbolize what kind of report or what kind of incident it was. See, like right here, this one was oh, they're gonna pull up those settings, you know. Right there we have a little disc. I caught it on the time lapse sun tracker. Oh yeah, so you know it was definitely a fucking lens flare right there, right off the bat. Guaranteed lens flare. Don't even have to waste time watching it, dude. Oh, well, here's this. Notice a metallic saucer type thing hovering in the trees. Have pictures. All right, so let's see these pictures. This should be interesting, people. I've never actually opened a file like this on my phone. Oh, that's cool. Did we turn to the side? Does that make any difference? No. Prepare like this. This is kind of an interesting video. Why is it so short though? It's only about 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna have to look more into this. This is pretty interesting. Oh, anyway, yeah, pretty cool, huh? So let me pull that down and pull my screen back up. Uh, 1 second. What up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Smooth Virus is going on, buddy. Let me stop sharing. What up, Cupid?
Yeah, all right, mate.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, good this end.
Oh, I can barely hear you. Hang on, let me turn this shit up. All right, say something.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's so low. Say it again.
I think the app looks cool.
I think the app looks fucking awesome, but there's a lot more I need to add to it, you know. And let me turn that down some. Yeah, there's a lot more that I need to add to it. Like the one thing I forgot to add to it was a star chart, you know, for mapping out the stars and the planets and everything, like a Google Sky Map or something like that, or Heavens Above is like one of the best because you know, people might not believe it, but I mean, when you first go out UFO hunting, you will get fooled by fucking stars and planets like you will not believe. And you think I'm full of shit until you go out and do it. And you're like, oh man, that's a UFO. And it's fucking Venus, dude. You know, swear to God, man, it will fuck with you, man. So that's one thing I definitely have to get on there. Because it's like if you had a device where you could just look up there and then be like, oh, okay, well, let me check to see what it is. And you could cancel out stars and meteors, and you can cancel out planets. You can cancel out airplanes and satellites. If you can cancel out all that shit, what's left? Fucking UFOs. So that's like the perfect fucking, that's like the perfect app. And it's like, it's funny because I actually had talked about making an app like this a long time ago and thinking, I'm like, man, if we could have all, like Sasha and I were discussing all the cool features that would make the perfect like UFO app, you know. And so I think hopefully I will be able to create this perfect UFO app in my fucking fantasy world.
Well, you're doing a pretty fucking good job of it so far.
Halfway there, man. Yeah, that's right, you know. And then we got that I got a spot on there for proof for the week, and I got a video coming up today. It's actually loading up right now. That's where I announced the proof of the week, which is for Ergo I Am, you know, Tony. And because you know he always comments and shit like that, and he never comes on and joins us. I don't know why. He never wants to show his ugly mug on here, man. But you know, he's always around, especially because his time is like really opposite of ours. He's Australian, and so you know, even though we have a lot of Australians on here, fucking his time is just, you know, with his job and everything, he can't ever come on and join us, man. So you know, but yeah, he's always on here bullshitting, fucking comments on every video and stuff. So he definitely made proof of the week, man. But I want to give him a shout out because I know that, you know, I haven't said anything about proof of the week for like a whole week now, so I had to say something. So, but yeah, he's on there, and then you can always go and check the updates on who is proof of the week and shit like that through the app. So everyone, if you don't have it, go fucking get it, dude. I'm gonna start drop kicking motherfuckers, dude. What up, Smooth Virus? What's he saying? Yes, Susie. Anyone? Yes, Kyle made the app. Yes, I made that app, Susie. Yes, I did. Smooth saying, might need Kyle's expertise on drone video later. Ooh, really? Yes, I want to see it, man. No, Susie. Very, not very well. You know, it's I kind of suck at it, and it took a long time. But as you can see, you know, like I spent probably close to a month trying to make this, and it's real fucking basic. You know, it's like a real basic fucking app, you know. You got Betsy Richardson got her t-shirt in the mail today. All right, Betsy, dude, take a picture and send it to me. Get it going, big boy. Get it going, big boy. What up, Wade? How you doing, buddy? Love working and listening. I'm just reading everyone's comments. Jason popped in and said, I'm on the phone at the office, but I'm watching on mute. You're watching on mute. We're just sitting here talking. What's the point of watching on mute? Smooth, you fuck. Ah, well, thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. She says, really impressive. Excellent. Good. What the fuck? I passed out the code. I was just talking to fucking Irish Kyle, and I just passed him the code. He's fucked off, dude. He's on a good one right now. I'll tell you that right now, dude. But so he's probably fucking nodded out, man. And I passed with the link to Raphael, but he's not. Where the fuck is he? He's probably at work. And then Alex, he hasn't even been on here, but I passed him the link anyway. And then I think I got a couple more people I got to pass. I passed a link to Mark, and he's not on.
Raphael was going on a date with his ex-girlfriend round about now.
What happened to the fucking bartender?
Well, he the ex-girlfriend's
I
popping
don't know
around.
what happened.
Well, we don't know yet, but she was popping around, so.
Oh, well, shit, dude. Fucking told his ass, man.
Let's just say wishful thinking on Raph's side.
That's fucking funny, dude. Oh, well done. Well, your volume seems really fucking low, dude. You should check the volume on your microphone, man. Maybe it's just me. All right, say something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You there?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
I can't hear you.
Hello there.
I see, like you're cutting in and out. Keep talking. I don't care. Sing a fucking song. Just say something. Keep talking.
Oh, fucking hell. Put me on the spot, why don't you? A love-struck Romeo. He sings streets
so
of
weird.
serenade. He's laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Stands in the street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, you, me, babe, how about it? Well, Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack. You're underneath the window, just singing, hey, la, my boyfriend's back. You should have come around here, singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Come on, guys, fucking help me out here, will ya? Somebody else.
Fucking help him out, you guys. Fucking shit. Ah, there he is. What up, Steven?
What up, my man?
Man, I hear like this.
What
like,
up, Cupid?
fucking feedback
I say.
from the mic or some shit. Dude.
Thanks for jumping on and helping me.
No bother, Cupid. You're getting sexier every time I come on this channel, hey? Sexy fucking bastard, hey?
It's this fucking water, Steve.
That's what it fucking is. That's what it is.
Fucking water.
Here, do you know what I've got? You know how you've got UFO spoof?
Yeah.
Well, I've got UFO spoof.
Well, good for you and all your friends.
No, Lord.
Kyle's having a real issue with
What's wrong with
this fucking noise is bugging the shit out of me. There's this noise
What's
like
wrong
fucking. It's a noise bugging the fuck out of me, and I don't know what the fuck it's coming from. I think it's coming from a laptop, you guys. which fucking sucks. Because it's like that's why I stopped using the gateway, the all-in-one, because of that fucking noise. And now my laptop appears to be making this fucking noise.
Can you not change over your speakers?
That's what I just did. I just changed. Like that's why I'm not wearing my headphones anymore, because I couldn't stand that fucking like that noise, man. It sounds like a fan's running.
Oh, is it fixed now, Ian?
What the fuck? Where is that noise coming from? It's pissing me off, dude. Let me see.
Kyle, lawyer.
Oh fuck, dude! It's definitely my computer, dude. Fuck. Can you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that?
I can't hear it now.
Oh, can you hear that, baby? It's fucking bad, dude. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let's do that.
So what up, Key, anyway?
People can always get on Qvid channel and get on people. Sexy singing dude and hey. No, it's a ghost. Yeah, I don't think so. We aspire with the headphones. No, it's not that. It's my fucking computer, dude.
If you plug your headphones on your wee mic, doesn't that help it?
No, it's the fucking computer. It's just fucking running hot, dude.
That's what my laptop is doing. It fucking annoyed the piss out of me.
You're right, dude. I can't stand that shit, dude. It's so fucking annoying.
TYO, you're fucking getting it now.
Getting it now. This is fucking. You think this is the first time this has happened, motherfucker?
By the way,
I fucking invented this shit, dude.
TYO means pick your oil.
Fuck, dude. Damn, that is fucking terrible.
Is there many people watching?
Yeah, this shit's running so high. Well, anyway, fuck this fucking thing, man. So I haven't used it for a live in a while, man. I've been using the other computer, but the other computer doesn't have Wi-Fi. I have to hook the Ethernet up to it, and I actually use the Ethernet cord for my security camera. So I fucking unplugged that, and I was just hooking the phone up to the other computer and using the internet from that. But my phone's like almost fucking dead, so I was like, dude, it's I'm not gonna be able to. It would suck life right out of it to do that, and I would just lose the stream anyway.
Can you not plug a phone on and keep it in charge?
Yeah, I can, but it would suck it down. Like, even plugged in, it would fucking drain it, dude, and kill it.
All right.
Yeah, fucker.
You doing, Lennox battery?
What's up?
Do you want to land this battery?
Okay. You want to learn this? What the fuck did you just say?
Do you want a land of this battery?
He's fucking trolling you. Shut up, Steve.
Sasha and I are like, I'm clueless, dude. What are you fucking mumbling, dude?
I fucking said, do you want a land of this battery?
What battery? Do you want a lend of this battery? Yes. Yeah. Give me a lend of that battery.
No, we've got. No. Me and Sasha will help. Sasha will fucking help. I need my girlfriend Sasha to help me because I'm a fucking American motherfucker. I'm an American motherfucker, and I don't know.
Fucking mumbling over there, dude. Shut your cocksucker up for 2 seconds and listen to me, all right? Tend to be a human. Who can talk normal? I don't need I'm like, fucking, you sound like the fucking Ozzy Osbourne, dude.
Well, okay? sorry, dude. I'll fucking talk like you. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? UFO proof here. Yeah, I'll talk like you, dude. Yeah, what up you for UFO proof here?
Someone's American accent makes him sound like he's like from Fargo and shit, dude. Like he's like,
yeah, you always say that. You always say I sound like Fargo. What the fuck's Fargo? Is it a film?
Fargo is a place in North Dakota that fucking, like, people just have this weird accent, man. In America, there's everyone has different accents depending on what state you're in, so everyone sounds different from each other. Like, like people like here, like we can barely understand people like down in New Orleans, You know, their accent is so fucked up. Their English, I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking English, but I don't know what they're saying. Their accent is so fucked up, dude. You know, like I'm like, I don't know what they're saying, man.
That sounds like. Well, I can understand Jason, but he's completely different from me.
Oh yeah, and you guys are both in Ireland, but he has a totally different accent than you.
Yeah, Jason talks like fucking this. Do you know what I mean? Jason talks like what's up? What's happening with you?
Sounds like
Yeah,
American.
where the fuck is Jason anyway?
I don't know. He's on like, Jason, where the fuck are you, dude? Get on here, man. What up, Mr. Me? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, battery chat tonight. Oh, check this shit out, you guys. Hang on, let me pull my screen back up so I can see.
Why can I not see? Why can I not see chat on this phone for?
You can't see. Well, you can't see chat through the fucking Hangouts because it's on YouTube.
Oh no, it's not. But I'm on YouTube. Oh, right. I know what you mean. Stop you fucking laughing, Cuba.
Fuck you.
I'll come over to fucking Liverpool, beat your ass.
Has that tattoo on your arm saved your life since the near-death experience that you had on the motorbike? Has it saved you since then?
You fucking love it.
Can you guys see that?
That is sexy as fuck, Steve.
Flip your shit backwards, dude. Oh, look at that fucking UFO proof, dude.
Look at that motherfucker,
baby. That's gangster as shit, dude. Check this out too. Also, check this out. Let me see. Put this on the big screen. Hang on.
That's what I'm talking about there.
Cool.
It's a fucking little UFO. Fucking our man Mark sent this to us, dude.
That's as close as
one to me and one, yeah, and fucking I think one to fucking Snooch and one to fucking Alex.
What the fucking wait? If you're watching, Mark, what the fuck do you not send me one for, you fucking bastard?
Yeah, maybe because you called him a fucking bastard, you fucking prick.
Because me and fucking Mark calls each other motherfuckers and everything, and all fucking hangouts and everything.
He said I was gonna send one to Steven, but he's a fucking cunt, so I'm not sending him. You're dread having to try and interpret what I say because I'm speaking the clean English. Correct, Netty Voyager. Gotta love that. Yeah, exactly. I love that, dude. Fucking send me these fucking koozies. Australian research and space exploration.
Oh, fuck, what was it? Shit. Ah, Jesus, what was it again? Hold on a minute, 2 seconds.
Anyway, back to the UFO talk. Did you see that case that video I just showed a second ago of that fucking saucer in fucking wherever the fuck that video was from on MUFON?
Nope.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I mean, I'm sure it was some kind of reflection of light. But that's pretty interesting. You know, you can go and find all that stuff on the UFO Proof app. Make sure you go get it. 1995, people. What was the case? Shiny metal looking and round. Western Illinois, United States. Which one is this? This is a photo. I'm just checking these out. These are actually pretty cool, man.
Unmute yourself, Steve.
Oh, I can't even see this fucking thing. What the fuck?
Maybe
looks like a fucking. Oh, I think it's a fucking balloon. It's like a fucking number 0. These fucking idiots. Goddamn, I hate these stupid asses.
My daughter just had a thing on her book today. She said, do you know what desserts spells backwards? And I said, no. She says, look, and she showed it to me. It's the desert spells stressed backwards. And I was going, Jesus, that's one thing. No, she was showing me it, and I was going, that's fucking still, I'm still trying to work it out how the fuck it works, but it spells stressed backwards. Desserts.
You know what? You know what's cool? It's
Wow.
that used to fuck with me because I have dyslexia.
Shut up, she's 12.
No, listen, I have dyslexia, so when I'm going through school, certain words would fuck with me, and like words that are spelt the same forwards as they are backwards would be like, my hand wouldn't write it for some reason. I'm like, like that. Like if I went to like spell the word race car, I would like, and I would just stop in like my mind. I wouldn't understand why. I'm just like, yeah, like that. But it always happened. Like if I went to spell like mom or dad or race car, something that spelled the same forwards, that spelled the same backwards, you know, it would fuck with me really bad. And my brain would just be like, I'm like, and I couldn't fuck it. It would just fuck with me. So it's some fucking weird thing that would happen to me, dude.
Do you still have that?
Myself out of it, but yeah, it was fucking, it was fucking weird.
Do you still have dyslexia? The dyslexia?
Not like it was, dude. It was used to be really bad, but I was able to like train myself out of it, like, you know, by doing a lot of writing and shit like that. So
you know what? That's actually fucking well hard. If you have dyslexia, that's well hard to get it right then after it, after you've got it. Because I know a girl has it, and she's like fucking 50 or 55 now, and she still couldn't read out a letter. She had to get me to read the letter. She cannot do it.
Yeah, you can you can teach yourself out of it. Like I did it by doing a lot of writing and reading and fucking and going back and correcting myself and shit like that, man. What up, Cooper? How you doing, buddy? I sent you a link, man.
Yeah, see, I used to have a thing when it came to reading, where when I look at a page of text, if it's written in a certain type of way, I don't see the words. I see the lines going down like a train track between the words.
Oh yeah, the spaces in between them.
Yeah, and I find it really hard to read the words because the thing that's standing out to me is the different tracks, the pattern. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Sure, if you take the M and the N off MUFON, it's UFO.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Holy fuck,
he's got to be at this point, Kyle. He has got to be fucking trolling. He's got to be.
He's totally trolling us, dude. He's like, you know, it says move on.
Oh, you funny fuck.
Cooper saying, "Hey, Steven, even though you can't see this shit, Cooper saying, what's up to you, buddy?
What's up, Mr. Cooper?
Cooper." It's Cooper, dude. DB Cooper.
I said Cooper. I said Cooper. Well, what I meant to say, what's up, Cooper the Proofer?
Oh, too bad no one can fucking stand you.
Oh, too bad no one can understand you. Hey, Proofer, Cooper, how you doing, dude? I was talking fucking American. Yeah, there you go, dude. Now you're speaking proper. Fuck you, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, awesome. Totally, dude. Cool.
Hey, did you guys go? Did you go and sign up for your fucking Amazon Prime yet?
Yeah, no, I did not. But I'll do it for you. I will today.
What?
No.
I need my $3, you motherfucker. You better go and sign up.
Oh, how did you get today? Well,
God damn it, Cupid. Go and sign up for that.
Do you see if I do that? I want $1.50. I want £1.50 of it.
Go. Yeah, I'm not giving you $1.50 of it, you son of a bitch. Hell no.
Well, you're getting fucking. You're
getting go and sign up for that shit immediately.
We'll half it.
Well, to be honest, Kyle.
You get 10%.
To be honest, Kyle.
No.
10%. 10%.
I'll give you a dime.
You're going to give me.
I would accept
30 cents.
the offer because I was thinking I wanted about 288 out of it. But then again, I am a scammer.
I have an idea of some UFOs we are seeing are biological ships. No, I agree. Steam Train Mark. Morning, guys from Australia. How you doing, Steam Train Mark? Doing good? Some of the ships are grown instead of built. You know, that's actually a really interesting theory because I've heard different stories. And like I said, my encounters lead me to believe that something like that could in fact be accurate. All right. Because the UFO, like I said, I don't know what's inside of the UFO, but the UFO itself seems to be alive. It seems to have some kind of consciousness to it. Like, you know, like it seems like an entity all in its own. And I don't know if there's a little man in there flying it, you know, or if the ship itself is fucking part of this being or something. But it definitely seems alive, and that they might fucking grow like a person grows. Like you know, I've heard people describe UFOs like and their pilots being able to control them like they're controlling their arm, you know, like it's just it's a natural part of them, you know.
A little man.
Like a dude in there just driving it around. Hey,
I'm cruising around. No, I'm doing circles around the fucking sky.
Little dude up there. Spam and cheese sandwiches are so underrated. My goodness. Oh, I love spam.
No, jokes. Oh, Mason. Hey, what do you think?
Organic spaceships, right? Yeah. See, that sounds cool, man. It reflects your consciousness as well. Yeah, you know, I mean, it might be like you know, I've heard people describe them as being symbiotic, you know, with a host, you know, which would be the pilot, and then the symbiote would be the craft, you know.
You see the
little to understand human fear. Sure, of course they would. What up, JB Smith? How you doing, buddy?
See the little balls of light and stuff that you see.
Yeah.
Or proof. Do you think that would be like a drone for one of the aliens, like for they cruise around and find stuff, or do you think there's something inside it?
I think it could be a drone as well, like maybe like a probe UFO. But at the same time, I remember seeing a ball of light. Okay, that fucking turned. The ball of light went out, and it fucking the light morphed around a black flying delta, a flying fucking V. All right. So it just because it's a ball of light doesn't mean that that's all it is a ball of light. It could be a fucking flying triangle, because that's what I've seen. I watched the ball of light turn into a flying triangle, you know, fucking fucking clear as day, dude. As clear as you're fucking sitting there looking at your fucking phone or tablet right now, fucking as clear as anything you see. I watched it fucking happen. Like in my mind, I can replay it like a million times. Like I remember exactly how the fucking light formed away from it, and what was left was this black fucking craft, dude. Like, I mean, it was fucking amazing, dude. So anything can be a ball of light, I guess, you know? Like, it could hide any kind of shape in there. It could be anything. So it could be a little sphere. It could be a fucking flying saucer. It could be a flying triangle. It could be whatever, you know, who really knows? But I tend to think that a lot of these little probes or UFOs that you see that are little balls of light are, in fact, just collecting data for a larger craft that they might take the data back to be transported somewhere else, I guess, maybe, you know, whether it's in time or whether it's in space, who knows.
Well, do you believe in cloaking?
In what?
Do you believe in cloaking?
Cloaking? Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said, I saw a UFO go completely or come out of nothing. So whether or not it was cloaked itself or if it literally fucking came from another dimension, I couldn't tell you, but I could tell you this, that it wasn't there. And it fucking appeared like through a fucking veil, like either the cloak came off of it or it passed through a fucking wall or something. But it was just fucking, it was just there. It was like, hello, like fucking, it was like a magic trick, dude. It was like, pop, hey, what's up, dude? I was like, oh my fucking holy shit balls, dude.
You see, like you're talking, you're saying that happened. Do you think that there's different points in Earth and different points in the universe that is like a gateway, or do you think that they can make the gateway themselves?
I'm sure that they, you know, they probably make the way themselves, whether it's you know, maybe they have limited fucking destination, you know, points. Like maybe they can only go to so many certain places. Like say if they wanted to go to Earth, there's only one pathway maybe, but I would assume that they would start the fucking, you know, they would be able to open it up and create it, you know, like by distorting space time. And, you know, all you got to do is be able to create massive amounts of energy, because energy equals mass. And when you have a lot of mass, that mass will warp space time. So if they can create enough energy and focus it into one point anywhere in space, that would warp the space time around it. And then you could use that to travel through space time like it wasn't anything. It wouldn't take you any time at all. You know, time would be irrelevant.
Well, physics has already proved that it is possible. So
yeah,
I've watched a few things where like Stephen Hawkins even was talking about, and it is possible. And he believes that there's already places around. I don't know where I said it was around the sun or the moon or something, that there is definite possible like portals, like holes, like that they can come through. But I always wonder, do you think that a black hole is like if you went under a black hole, do you think it would take you to another dimension, or would it just crush you?
It depends. I think like the black holes that we see floating around our galaxy, I think would probably crush you. But it seems like the supermassive black holes in the center of every galaxy is possibly connected to each other, because it's like you got to think that every single galaxy just so happens to have a supermassive black hole in the center of it, and that leads me to think that that they might all be in fact connected. And if they're all connected, maybe that's how you cross the void of going from one galaxy to another, by traveling through a black hole in the center of your galaxy. And maybe that will lead you to another galaxy, because if you think the distances are great between fucking star systems, you can't even imagine how big they are between galaxies, and just all that nothingness, all that space. Maybe that's how you get from one to another, is like by going through now I'm not saying you would actually fly into the galaxy. You would fly next to whatever the fucking, probably close to the singularity, and that would warp you through to another galaxy. I'm not saying you would actually crash into a hole or something and pop out the other side, but like you would get close down to the singularity, and then that would distort time so much that it would actually pass you to another fucking galaxy.
Have you ever seen the tests that they've done, where they've done something with an atom? It's like I don't know what you call it, the thread theory, or what is it? But if you do something with an atom, it replicates no matter how far away it is.
You're talking about quantum.
It's in quantum. They do quantum physics. Well, do you think that if there are such things as aliens, and do you think that they've cracked that theory of making a whole lot of atoms exactly the same, like from fucking billions of miles away?
Of course I think that. I mean, like, absolutely, dude. I'm like, soon we'll be using quantum entanglement for fucking everything, for communications. That's what you call quantum entanglement. Because as far as we know, it doesn't matter how much space is in between the two the two fucking particles or whatever. They as long as one does one, the other one will do the opposite, and it will always do that. It doesn't matter how much space is in between them. So if one's rotating left, one's rotating like left, then the other one's rotating right. And if you change that one rotating to right, it'll make the other one go left. And we can use that because basically, like binary code, which is just it's always either 1 or 0. It's yes or no. It's either up or down. It's either on or off. And by using that system, you could fucking communicate anything. In fact, that's what we use for everything, is either yes or no. It's either up or down. It's either one or the other, and that's how we use, everything else. But I think there's also a third way, where in the quantum world, there's not just up or down. There's not just yes or no. There's also a third one where it's both of them at once. It's either yes, it's either, on or off, or it's both of them at the same time. And it's off on, it's fucking, it's both of them, so it's like, there's like a third option to it, but I believe like we'll start using quantum entanglement for communications devices and other ways of passing information. And I wonder if you could use quantum entanglement to actually pass information through time, maybe even backwards in time, or maybe even forward, like vastly forward in time, I mean, that might be interesting to see if you could use it to communicate new information sent to the past, with quantum entanglement, who knows?
Does that not make you think that the whole universe, every single thing in the universe, is connected?
It is. Of course it is, dude.
Of course, and that's what I mean. Well, then it's impossible, or it's more than possible that there is other beings visiting us if everything's related and everything's joined together. It's all related, using that quantum entanglement that you're talking about. Because I've watched it on, I can't remember what the program was, but it was really interesting, where they shined it was like particles they put through. what was it? They put 3 particles through, shine it at a wall, but whenever you looked at it, it changed.
You're talking about the double slit experiment.
Yes,
it's a very interesting experiment.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah, that's a Kyle, I have a non-UFO video for you to look at. Yes, let me see it, dude. Fucking either send it to me now or fucking send me a link to it or what, dude. I want to check it out. Drone people on Facebook are losing their minds over this video, but some people think it's a fake. Yeah, definitely send it to me, man. Yeah, you're talking about the double slit experiment. What that does is basically tell us that fucking there's a force out there that predicts, that can basically predict the fucking future, and what it comes down to is how it basically shows us that it's consciousness that makes up the universe, and that
that's a big
excited until the observer observes it. Until you observe something, it's neither here nor there. It changes on your observation. I mean, this was proven.
That's weird. I thought it was weird though. It was really fucking weird. When I watched that for the first time, I was going, what the fuck? It's different when you don't look at it, but whenever you look at it, it changes. And I was going, that's fucking weird. How does that must have a consciousness if they know that you're looking at it.
What are you saying, Cupid?
What gets me is when they talk about the cat, putting the cat in an airtight friggin' safe. And,
you're talking about Schrodinger's cat, yeah.
Yeah, and leaving it in there, and it's neither alive or dead. I cannot get my head around that.
There are some weird experiments.
That's a thought experiment, as opposed to the double slit experiment is a physical experiment that they do. And when they do it, it physically shows them that the photons have not made a decision yet. That they they haven't made a decision until you observe it.
That is the most strangest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It's amazing, dude.
That's the most fucking weirdest thing I've seen.
Proves that the simulation theory is real, as opposed to fucking the multiverse and stuff like that. That we live in a fucking simulation.
Thank you very much.
And I
thought I was going crazy.
This is just the best way to fucking to explain it, in terms that we can understand. 11:30.
I gotta be there right now.
Okay, I gotta get out of here, you guys. My girlfriend's late because she's a freaking retard. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's already 11:30. She has to be there at 11:30. So, all right. All right, you guys can stay on. All right, I'll just keep it going for you guys. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, I'll be back. Let me close this out. Boom.
What was I going to say, Cuba?
See the whole light thing that he was talking about. My opinion on that is that I can't explain it because it doesn't make sense.
Fucking weird.
But that's just because we don't understand that shit at the moment. And one day
no, we don't. Have you ever seen the experiment done?
Yeah, with the 3 slits.
Whenever and they shine the photons at the wall, and it looks like it's just a single. It's just single. It's like a single fucking.
Yeah, single. Shit just fucks up.
And then when you look at it, it fucking changes, and it blows my fucking mind. Hey, it's crazy. I've never. That's really, really weird experiment that I've watched. There is some good stuff on that. I must try and fucking remember the channel where it was on, but they do some crazy experiments on it, but some of them there was one that Einstein was proven wrong about that experiment. What he said that whatever it was he said, that experiment proved his theory completely wrong, and it debunked everything that he said about photons and about about quantum entanglement and about quantum physics, the way they work. But it was really interesting.
Sorry, I'm not ignoring you, Steve. I'm just trying to I'm just going to the Hangouts. Alex, do you know where Smooth sent me that? So I can find the link. Thing is, if I play it on air as well, it's going to be jumpy as crap, you know.
What's that, Q?
Alex was asking me to play a video Smooth had sent me, but I can't find where he sent it to me.
Is it that UFO video?
Well, it is.
Not 100%.
Hey, JB Smith.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's
What
up,
up,
fellas?
JB? What up, bro?
I finally figured out how to get on Google Hangout.
Are you all on it? You
Nice one.
happy now?
Well, I figured it out a couple weeks ago. On my phone, I didn't used to have to go through the I could use to click the link and go straight to it, but now I got to request a desktop site.
Your camera looks as if it could do with a clean. Looks
It
very
probably should.
smudgy.
I'm getting ready to go to work, but I'm having me a little toddy here first.
So
They don't know, I don't care.
Mickey, do your work some better.
Yeah, keep me calm, keep me from killing somebody.
What part of America are you from?
North Carolina, East Coast,
All right.
Mid-Atlantic.
What's it like out there? Nice.
It's been cold lately. Yeah, we've had a little bit of a cold winter. Here.
Cold. Fuck, you only live in Ireland for a wee while. It's fucking freezing.
No, I know you're north of me. Both of y'all are.
Q's over in a wee bit of slightly warmer than me, aren't you, Q?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I've been having
What you saying? We haven't had snow this year.
No, that's true. Well, say we did. We had a wee taste of snow there a week or two ago.
Yeah, we didn't. We had
Did you not?
We had snow for about an hour on
Hold
two
on,
different occasions.
I'm not ignoring you, Q. 2 seconds.
No problems, mate. Yeah, we hardly had any snow this year. So yeah, it's been cold, but it's not been like the temperatures some of you guys have been experiencing. You know.
We had some 5-degree weather, like 0 to 5-degree weather for about a week straight here in North Carolina, and you know, we get like them temperatures about every couple of years, maybe 1 or 2 nights, and then it kind of goes back to normal climate. But this year it's hit these little waves as to where it just did you know, we'll go through 4 or 5 days of being like below 15 to 20 degrees. Then it'll warm up and we'll have like a damn near 65 to 70 degree day. And then bam, here we go back down to freezing again. It's got my body all screwed up, man. I hate this kind of weather.
That shit, doesn't it? Is
Yeah.
your camera's pretty clear now?
Yeah.
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 Have you ever seen any UFOs?
Well, I think potentially 2. One, I feel very confident that that's what it was because me and my son, I was with my son. We were playing basketball at nighttime on a basketball court by ourselves.
Uh-huh.
And it was weird how it happened, but it was so far away. It was questionable, but the thing is we both directed our attention at the same time for no reason whatsoever. I didn't even let him know that I was looking. We both looked. It was almost like it was calling to us. It was a weird situation.
How far away was it?
Oh man, God, it was high up in the sky. It had no aviation lights. And the way it was moving, those are 2 things that really kind of make me believe that it may have been a UFO. Could be wrong, very possible, but I really had never had any good, like up close and personal experiences like a lot of people have. But I'm waiting, I'm looking.
So are we all.
Yeah.
That's fucking annoying. See, when I hear people tell me their UFO stories, I be going, for fuck's sake, can I not see one just once, please, please, please? Yeah. I seen one when I was 18. I seen one. I've told this story a million times, but it was just like, it was so high, like you're saying, it was very high up, but me and my brother-in-law was watching it, and the speed of this thing was fucking, it was unreal, like going across the ways, and it just stopped, like on a dime, it just stopped, and it sat there for about 3 minutes, and me and my brother-in-law watched it, and it just shot back our way. So it definitely, it was like, it was going slow, and then all of a sudden it just took off, and at the high up it was, I would guess it must have been doing about 12,000 miles an hour, with the speed that it took off at going the other way. It was crazy. But it was just like a ball of light, like a white ball of light. But it was about the height of an airplane, and but the speed it was going, there's no way it was an airplane.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Like, Q, did you ever see one?
Yeah, but mine's really boring.
So's mine, but still.
Mine was the evening that Kenny Dalglish first signed for Liverpool Football Club as a player. It was
Right.
the evening he signed, and it was about 7:30 in the evening. It was dark, but it wasn't pitch black, but it was getting dark. And I was actually walking down Melwood Drive.
Yes.
Which runs parallel, well, not quite parallel, but kind of parallel with Daysbrook Lane. I was on, and that becomes relevant later. I was walking down there with my mother. As I say, it's like 7 o'clock. And as we're walking down, out of the corner of my eye, I see a light shoot up. But it was that quick. As I looked, the light was gone.
Uh-huh.
But out the corner of my eye, I saw. When I say I saw, I didn't see a light. I wasn't looking at it at anything. You know, it hadn't caught my eye. But I
Yeah.
saw a light go, and I looked, and it was gone. And I said, to my mother, "Did you just see that?" And she said, "What?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't know whether it was lightning or something, but it was like a bright light, but it shot straight up." And she was like, "No, didn't see anything."
Damn.
And that was the end of the conversation.
But you know what you've seen.
But
So
wait, no. There's a lot more to it than that.
right.
The whole point of the road that went down on Daysbrook Lane. See, the significance of where this light was. Kenny Dalglish had sang that night for Liverpool Football Club, and we were walking down past Liverpool's training ground, not the football club where they play, but their training ground. That's where it is between Melwood and Daysbrook Lane.
Yeah.
Now, on Daysbrook Lane, the road that past Liverpool's training ground, not the football club where they play.
What's up, Daryl?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Lane.
So go ahead, Q.
Daryl, have you got your YouTube open in the background?
Somebody turn your YouTube down there. Whoever's got their YouTube turned up.
Mute the mic.
Go ahead, Q.
Just mute the mic. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
go ahead, Q.
So, thought nothing more of it. Went down to the friends, spent the night there, came home, went to bed. The following day in the Liverpool Echo, which is was a local paper then, there was an article on Daysbrook Lane, which is the road that runs parallel. You're talking maybe 600 yards away if you ignore the houses in between and stuff. Right, but on that road that runs pretty parallel, there was a 42-year-old police officer who'd been washing his car the same time this had happened, and he said he'd stood there for 20 minutes while there was a bright light making no sound hovering over Liverpool's training ground.
Right.
And he said he stood there and watched this light, confused as hell as to what it was because it didn't move. It was just a bright light. And it suddenly just shot up into the air and was gone in a blink of an eye.
So how the fuck was that born?
What, sorry?
How was that boring? How was that a boring story? He said, "Oh, mine's was boring." That
Well,
wasn't boring.
it's boring from my point of view because all I saw was a flash and go,
Yeah,
and there was
I,
nothing there. So
I understand that.
from my perspective, it was boring
I,
because I
I
didn't fucking
understand you
see nothing.
saying it was
You know
boring,
what I
but
mean?
there's more than just there was more than just you that's seen it. So there's
Well,
like,
yeah, I
you know,
suppose it's a bit of a case, but from my perspective, yeah, it's a cool case, although it's not one that's ever thought about because it was basically just a copper in the paper saying he'd seen a ball of light for about 20 minutes while he watched his car, which suddenly shot up, and that was as far as it made it when it came to the worldwide news. But it was in the Liverpool Echo, and it was something like 19, I'll say 78, something like
Jesus.
13th of August, in fact,
What was it? What
something
was the
like
date?
that.
What was the date again? Sorry.
I'm not sure. I'm guessing it could have been 1978. You could check. I'm not going to check it up because I've got
I'm gonna.
loads of
Well,
things.
I am gonna check it up just on
Uh,
the for the newspapers. What newspaper was it on?
it was in the Liverpool Echo,
Right.
and
Okay.
it was the night. So it was the day Kenny Dalglish first signed for Liverpool, not as the manager. That was when he signed the second time. When he first signed as a player, it was something like 13th of August, 1978, or something like that.
Well,
Although I might
if
be
there was that
wrong on the date.
that amount of people's obviously sitting watching Kenny Dalglish signing for Liverpool, would there not have been? Was there nobody that took pictures of it or anything?
Now, where he was signing wasn't there. He'll have been signing at the frigging football field. This was just
Right,
that's just the training ground. It's basically
right,
a
right.
football pitch and a fucking training area with a big
So there
ass
was
wall
nobody.
around it.
There was nobody on it then.
Not to my knowledge. It didn't really
Right.
say anything about that in the report. It
Nobody
only,
on it apart from
I think it only
nobody
got
on it
into
apart
the
from a ball,
news.
right?
Well, I think I can tell you what the headline, well, when I say the headline, what the story was called. And I think it only made it into the news because of where it was, because it was over Liverpool's training ground. The
Right.
night Kenny Dalglish is signing for Liverpool down at the
Yeah.
fucking footy pitch. But it was
Yeah.
a
Well,
big thing for Liverpool, Kenny Dalglish, blah, blah, blah. And the the title of it was Kenny's from Heaven. That was the title. I kid you not.
Oh, that's cool. What up, Prif? Did you decide to join us, you fuck?
What's going on? Hey, who did Smooth put in the fucking timeout, dude?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been watching the
Did
chat.
I haven't been watching. I haven't can't see it, chat.
Danny
Put
P.
in the what was Danny P saying?
Haven't got a clue. I wasn't watching the chat.
Go on, look at the chat. Can you tell us?
Yeah, tell him, Smooth. That's right, man. What's going on, Daryl? How you doing, buddy?
All right, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Yeah, sounds great, brother.
Cool.
JB, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Excellent. Oh, good to see you guys on here, man. See you later, Danny P. At Dupos. Hey, what did you see?
Bye, Danny.
Hey, Kyle.
Dickhead.
Kyle, if I view a deleted message, do other people see it?
If what?
If I
Of
view
what?
a deleted message, do other people in chat see what I'm viewing?
No. No, not. They don't see what he's viewing, no.
No,
Yeah,
well,
we
do
see it.
they see the deleted message?
No, I don't know. I don't think
I'm not sure.
If you go up to 740 on Danny P, I've clicked on the first two messages. Can you see what he says, or does it say message deleted?
No, I think you can still see it because you're a moderator.
Yeah.
I have to
I
click
see.
on it, but I can see it. But do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I can see if you.
Yeah.
I can see the view deleted message. Let me see.
I think the message be shown, but it's like there's like a shade over it.
Is it only shown for me, or is it shown for everybody in the
When
chat?
I look at it, I just see Danny P message deleted. There's 3 of them.
Even at 7:40.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm seeing it. Oh, I see one at fucking at 11:40.
If you go to 7:40 and 7:41,
it's probably the same thing.
It's 11:40 with HumQ.
Yeah, it's 11:40. Yes, yeah. Oh, so yeah, he said who is this guy with the glasses? He looks like a retard. What a dick, dude. Fucking toss him, motherfucker.
Here, do you know what? Suck my fucking bulgy fucking ball bag.
Yeah, toss that motherfucker.
Danny, you know what? See if you're still watching. Suck my cock, you fucking ball baggy.
Yeah, fuck that bitch, dude. Throw him the fuck out, dude.
You're lucky I don't fucking pull my ass out and
fucking darts.
You look funny. You would look even funnier sucking my dick with no teeth.
That's right, you fucking cunt. Get over here and let me butt fuck you.
You're fucking right. Motherfucker.
What a fucking piece of fucking shit, dude.
Fucking lucky he doesn't live in fucking Northern Ireland. Blow his fucking head
put
off.
Your eyes on your head and skull fuck you, you fucking bald bitch.
Easy on the bald shit, man.
Fucking Danny P. What a fucking name, Danny P. Fucking catch yourself on your fucking. Danny P stands for Danny. Danny P stands for Danny fucking prick.
Stands for Danny the fucking puss, dude. Danny the puss.
That's it. Who's a retard now? Who the fuck's a retard now, you fucking pudding thing?
Yeah, you fucking prick. Roundhouse. Fucking roundhouse. That's fucking right, dude. It's fucking Danny Piddly Puss is what it stands for, dude.
Kyle, would you mind taking my gorgeous ass off the YouTube stream?
Happy now. We're putting Daryl on, dude. Daryl, now you're on, dude. Go for it, buddy.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. I don't know if y'all had a specific topic you wanted to talk about today or something, but I just wanted to ask you. You remember the story of Phil Snyder?
Of course.
What do you think of him? Is he real?
He's a fucking ball bag. He's full of shit.
He is a fucking pathological liar. And I fucking researched him. Well, when I first heard this story, I thought this is fucking amazing. Okay, this is amazing. But I am a fucking researcher. That's what I fucking do. And I fucking research stuff. And I looked into everything. And that guy is so full of shit. He didn't even know how full of shit he was. Like, he was so fucking whacked out. He was saying shit that just is so fucking far from fucking reality. He is a complete fucking liar. And he even tries to get fucking people to like verify, like, you know, he like, I just know his kind, you know, and like in his opening statement on one of his fucking videos, he's like, yeah, you know, I became, famous in my own right. It's like, he believes himself to be fucking famous, like fucking like shit. Like, I'm just like, oh God, dude. And this shit, like, when you hear the interview, when you read the interview that this one fucking website got from his wife, from his ex-wife, that's when you realize how crazy he was, man. Because before he shot aliens, he told her that he fucking killed the 2 aliens by pissing in a hard hat and throwing people. Okay, the dude is a fucking pathological liar, man. You know?
Okay, that was my take on it too. And then just recently, I saw a different video, and it had him talking about how him and one of his coworkers, buddies or whatever, his buddy had been killed. And then he went to the local news and started pressing to investigate it because this was before any of his stuff came out, right? And when I watched that, it made me start thinking, well, maybe there was something to it. And then he just started adding and bullshitting and expanding his story because he was trying to make money off of it or something. But anyway, I thought the same thing for the longest time. And then I just saw this before he ever started. He, it's like he started for the right reason. Somebody was taken out and he wanted it to be out there and open and he was well dressed. He was much better spoken. And then later, it just seemed like he was a flipping retard.
What video are you talking about? What's the name of it?
I can't remember the name of the video. It was I hadn't done a search for Phil Snyder. I was looking at something associated with deep underground military bases, and it just showed up in the what's up next. And so I saw the beginning of the story, and then I just like, okay, I've seen this. So I clicked forward. It was maybe a 20-minute video, and the last 5 minutes of it was him talking to a news reporter about his friend, his friend that was killed or whatever, and how, the government had taken him out, and he wasn't gonna get himself killed because he knew the same kind of information this guy knew, and
he was talking about his friend
made it seem legitimate
right?
there. Yeah, it made it seem legitimate there,
Yeah, no, he's full of shit. Don't fall for any of his bullshit.
That's what I had always thought, but I was just double checking.
Fucking loony.
That kid, the fucking knob says that they were underground, digging through the ground, making tunnels, and they accidentally dug into a fucking alien fucking base onto the ground, and they started shooting at each other, and the aliens were shooting lasers at him, and they shot his 2 fingers off and all. He's a fucking asshole. Jesus.
So fucking full. He's so fucking full of shit, dude. I mean, it's a fascinating story, man. But that's the problem. This is the problem with you guys, all right? When you see a UFO, all right, everything all of a sudden becomes fucking real, and so you have to be able to hold yourself back, and because you hear these stories, and the thing is, like, you want to have an open mind to it. So a lot of people are willing to believe anything. Just because it's like, you don't want people to tell you that you're full of shit, so you're willing to believe shit, but you gotta be able to hold ourselves back and look at the stories for what they are, and look at the person for what they are, and judge it by that, judge it on their character and everything. And this guy, his story is so outlandish and so ridiculous that, and he does nothing to fucking provide fucking evidence for it or any kind of fucking support. It's all just stories of him saying shit. And there's so many things that he doesn't even get right in his own stories that doesn't make sense. The fact that he's not allowed, he would have never been issued a gun as a fucking geologist. All right, I'm just saying, he would have never been issued a weapon, and you never be issued a weapon, period, unless you're on a National Guard on United States soil. All right, no Marines, no Army. They don't get guns here. They do when they're training, and that's it. They don't get to fucking have guns. That's one of the fucking laws in America to keep the fucking military from taking us over. Is they're not allowed to have guns. Only the National Guard. But he didn't know that because he's never in the fucking military. That's why That's why his clearance was a level 3 top security clearance.
Away off
a fucking clearance level, you fucking idiot, dude.
Yell the fuck out.
Can I just say, what's the PPK? Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said he was using a Balsa PPK. It wasn't
Exhibit
even American issue fucking equipment.
Yeah, I thought all that was bullshit too, but that piece about how it started, it just made me rethink it.
Charles. Did proof answer your question?
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, I think he got it. And it's for everybody to make up their own decisions on everything. I hope to be able to fucking provide a fucking a reliable fucking source for fucking quality information as opposed to fucking bullshit. But
bullshit,
by
right?
no means do I expect anyone to fucking take my fucking word at anything. I expect everyone to do their research and come to their own conclusion. But if you want my opinion, he's a fucking liar, fraud, piece of shit, dude. All right, and he is one of the douchebags who goes around lying, who went around lying to make money off of ufology and off of the saps who fucking infest our fucking community.
Hey,
There's a lot of them.
Did Blake and Brent ever interview him before?
As what?
Did Blake and Brent ever interview him before?
No, dude, he died well before they fucking even had a channel.
Yeah,
Is that motherfucker dead?
Yeah,
I don't know.
96 he died.
But that would have been cool though to watch it go down.
That would have been
yeah, that's true. It'd make a great movie, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good story.
Cheers, Smokey McPlot. That's fucking right, buddy.
All right,
yeah,
I got
pulled out
another
his
one.
Walter PPK service sidearm. Yeah, exactly. You know, which is not a fucking military issued weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, exactly, dude. They would have fucking never. They would have never even issued that, dude. You know,
Back in the 90s,
that would have had to
I
be
think
in
they
a fucking
were,
personal fucking. The thing is like fucking the military is not even allowed to have. But first of all, why would they issue a fucking geologist a weapon? Why was he wearing a weapon when he went down in the hole? What was the point of that? Were they like, we're expecting you to fight off aliens? He's like, I just better have a weapon with me just in case there's going to be something down in the ground. Like, what the fuck are you planning to shoot down there? Is there fucking like, are there fucking supposed to be like drug dealers down there? Like, what are you expecting to be just literally done? You know?
Yeah.
You know when you find one
dirt.
You know when you find a rock and you've been belting it and belting it and belting it and you just can't get into it. You know, when you get to the point where you're nearly pulling your hair out, you pull your gun out and you go, you motherfucking fucking break.
Fucking rock, dude. You better stop being dead.
Yeah, cute.
Because they knew they were there, Kyle. Yeah, that's why they were like, yeah, we're gonna go fucking dig and fucking find these aliens. Then this way Phil Schneider can fight them off for us. Because he knew they were here and the US government lied about it.
Plus he needs a piss.
No shit, because he never fucking dug a hole in anywhere, dude. He's never been fucking anywhere. He's a fucking psychopath, dude. He was a pathological liar. Well, because when I researched his background, and the fact is, he was in Wisconsin at the time that he was supposed to be in Dulce, New Mexico, and he was also already filing for disability. So, and you can go and look up. It's public record, okay? It's public record. You can go and look it up. How would he be in the military, the United States military, and filing for disability in the same year? It's not possible. All right. He was in the military and filing for disability. No, dude. If he was filing for disability, he wouldn't have been in the military. You know, they would have been like, "Get out of here, you disabled fuck." You know,
they would have filed it for him. If that was true, they would have filed it for him.
Shit, I have to check out management is here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get back to work, you fuck. No, he choked himself. What up, Luke? He choked himself with a fucking like a rubber hose that he fucking had. You know, right. And the thing is, he had tried fucking committing suicide a number of fucking times. He was definitely fucking suicidal, and even though he claimed that he wasn't, he was also pathological, and he'd been in and out of mental institutions since he was 12 years old, man. You know, so he was definitely fucked up in his head, man. I mean, the guy is clearly fucked. Dude, I watched the video where he said he's like, yeah, they just tried to assassinate me just a couple of days ago. You know, like fucking, he had just been shot through the fucking heart, and I'm like, what the fuck? And like this guy was seriously saying, I got shot in the heart and I survived, and I came out here to tell you anyway. And they're like, can you tell us where a base is? And he's like, no, I can't tell you that because they might try to kill me. They're like, but you just said that they tried to kill you like 3 days. He was like, I got shot in the heart 3 days ago. I'm still here because the government's not going to stop me. And it's like, you got shot in the heart? What, dude? Like, fucking shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, I remember when I watched that first video, and he, you know, like you said, the geologist with the gun. I didn't really get that part because maybe Arizona's open carry or something, but or New Mexico. But I was thinking, why would they have 20 Green Beret and Black Beret at a geological dig?
Why are they there for a geographic? Exactly fucking right, dude. Why are the Green Berets and the Black Berets and the Navy SEALs? Why are they there for a fucking geological dig? Why they're fucking like they're digging a hole for a base? Did they need to be there for that? They're like, just in case the fucking there might be fucking drug dealing aliens down there. I'm just saying, people. Rattlesnakes are everywhere in New Mexico, okay? And we don't fuck around, dude. Oh, his fingers got melted off, but he actually worked for a fucking power company, and they were running power lines under there. Actually, so he did do some underground digging, all right, because they were running some power lines underground, and he actually one got split open, and he had grabbed it somehow, and his fucking it made him connect with the ground, and he grounded it out, and it burnt his fucking fingers off, which is why also like his toenails got burnt off. And he had fucking scars on his chest and shit because the electricity actually exited through it, like it's part of his chest and through his toes and shit and through his fucking hand where he grabbed it. The electricity exited and it fucking burned him so bad that they had to amputate it, man. Yeah, that's all public record too, man. Because he attempted to sue the fucking power company for him being stupid and grabbing the fucking power line, dude. You know, but then he changed the story to, oh yeah, fucking aliens shot me with a blue beam and burnt my fucking hands off. Because it's like back then in 1996, no one could go and look up information like that. You had to be like a private investigator, like in a library and shit, making phone calls. But today with the internet, you don't need any of that, dude. It's just a couple mouse clicks of fucking, you know, a couple fucking Google searches away to find that shit, man. But yeah, he's full of fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, microfilm unnecessary these days.
Right? No, they don't have no more microfilm. We're done with microfilm now, dude. You know? We're on to fucking SD cards, all right?
So what are you saying, Carl? Do you not believe him now?
No, I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, maybe. I might not believe him.
Yeah, don't hold back. Tell us how you feel. Hey, all right. If we're going to talk about bullshit, David Wilcock, Corey Good.
Oh,
no. These motherfuckers. God damn it, you trying to get me going today. What the fuck?
Kyle,
what are your thoughts,
take some medication first.
Getting started.
You know, I actually think there might be something to the secret space program and all that, but fucking Corey Good and David Wilcock, everything he says.
Hey, blue chicken people.
The secret space program is real, all right? There is a real space program that the military is part of. It's fucking, they have a military space command. That is true. And it's not really a secret. It's just not brought out into the public. But it does exist. It's not like you can go and look it up, okay?
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that they do that's highly classified. And in the military space program, there's a lot of stuff it's highly classified. So we don't get to know anything about it. But what they try to make it into is not what it is. When they're talking about fucking fighting or joining the Sphere Alliance to fight the Blue Avions, and he went to fucking high school with Barack Obama on Mars, and you know, just total bullshit. That's all fucking bullshit, dude. You know,
was he in Hawaii or with Mars when he went to high school with Barack?
Right? Exactly, dude. You know, with Barack Obama, by the way. You know, through a fucking jump gate.
That's right. That's right. He went through that training where when he was like, 6 years old or whatever, they sent him off to Mars to become a fighter.
Yes.
He was there for 30 years and he came back and he was 7 years old or some shit. Right.
Correct. He had like age rejuvenation. And like he had to do that because his fucking lies, like they didn't make sense, and someone like called him out, and he goes, I went back through time with time rejuvenation. Yeah. He had to find some way to cover his bullshit up, dude. And now all of a sudden they had time rejuvenation chairs and shit. Like, he's like, yeah, I got to start over and do everything all over again when I was a kid. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like
total recall.
Come on, dude.
It's total recall, goddammit.
Can we talk about Trump now?
Unacknowledged by Stephen Greer. I've seen Unacknowledged by Stephen Greer. It was fucking 80% fucking reused fucking bullshit, dude.
He's like a broken record.
You see the veins in Kyle's neck getting larger. They're like, damn, you fucking motherfucker.
I got into Stephen Greer for a while, and then there was I can't remember who it was, somebody high up in the Defense Department or the CIA or the FBI or something that he was supposed to have had a lunch with, and he talked about all this stuff, and then that guy basically sued him, wrote letters saying, you happened to buy us while we were having lunch and stopped and talked to us, but that doesn't mean we shared confidential information back and forth and all this stuff. So I started researching him more, and apparently, you see he's all buff and stuff. He works out, I work out. And but he's turned into a junkie on steroids and stuff. That's his whole fucking thing.
Probably.
It is. There's people that were in his group that left, and that was why, is because he's supposed to be researching renewable energy or free energy and those type things, and he's got a big way for people to contact him, and if you come up with some perpetual motion machine or a way to get your 150 miles a gallon out of your car and stuff, go to them and they'll publish it, right? And all he does is take people's stuff, and he takes whatever money he gets up in donations and gifts and whatever, and spends it on drugs. So they left.
I fucking believe it, man. Now, I'm not saying what he does it's fucking not real. Like I'm saying that you could probably contact UFOs that way. However, what Stephen Greer does when he sits there and says, "Oh yeah, I was having a meditation seance and I started to levitate," he's a fucking liar, dude. All right, he's not floating around shit like that, you know. And when you want to take people out to go see UFOs and you want to charge them $2,500, dude, you better bring a fucking hooker with you because I'm gonna be fucking pissed, man. I mean, what? That's fucking bullshit. Charging them $2,500 to go fucking witness UFOs. That shit should always be fucking free. You know, I would actually take people out to go and UFO hunt with me, and I've never charged a person a fucking dime, dude. In fact, I've always paid for everyone to fucking go, and it's like, dude, it's fucking how I don't understand how anyone could do that. If you could summon UFOs, if you could call UFOs, why would you charge people to go and see it? You know, and what Stephen Greer does. And I'm not saying that it's not possible to go out and do like the CE5 fucking protocol and to you know get UFOs to come down. I'm not saying that you can't do that. Okay, I believe actually some people can. However, I also believe that Stephen Greer is fucking taking advantage of people's affinity for UFOs and making a fucking pretty fucking penny off of it. And fucking, you know, the movie Unacknowledged, he's rehashed a bunch of shit that he had already done. There was basically fucking the Sirius documentary with like fucking a couple new fucking video clips in it, dude. I mean, like it was the same shit over and over again. Nothing new, nothing. It didn't bring anything, like it wasn't anything in there that we didn't already know. You know, no new information was provided to him. And so I think it's all just about making money for him. And I understand making money off of ufology, okay? Because I make money off ufology, all right? But I do it in a way that's fucking it's acceptable morally for me. I feel like morally that's the right way to fucking do it, you know? Because it's like I don't see anything wrong with doing it as long as you're not fucking lying or hoaxing about it. You know, if you feel passionate about it, sure, why not? You know, fucking more power to you, man. If you want to make movies out of it, make fucking movies. You know, if you want to fucking sell books, sell a fucking book. You know, if you want to go out there and fucking manipulate people's affinity for believing in UFOs so you can make money, that's no good. You know, and it's just I just don't really like what he does.
Why,
you know?
why do you not think that Stephen Greer can levitate and and hold his 2 fingers up and levitate for? What's wrong with that?
I don't know why he fucking thinks that. What up, Alex? How you doing, buddy?
All right, Alex.
Yeah, what's up? I'm levitating.
Yeah,
yeah, right. Exactly, dude.
Exactly.
I believe Alex is levitating.
It's possible.
Believe
it's not that I hate everybody in ufology. It's just the people you are happen to bringing up, I just don't like, you know. But there are a lot of people who do really good things in ufology, you know.
I was bringing them up to make sure you don't like them. Actually, that's what I was.
Right, you know. I'm like, those three fucking really stand out, you know.
Yeah, he got
yourself.
He has a new special on Netflix, right?
What's that?
He has a new special on Netflix, like a recent one, right? Greer.
Yeah. Well, he had Unacknowledged.
What do you call it? Unacknowledged.
Yeah.
You done one. You done. Fucking Kyle done one called Unacknowledgeable.
Oh, unknowledgeable. Yeah, that's great, dude.
If
If you guys haven't seen that out there in YouTube world, if you haven't seen that video, unknowledgeable, go see it. I do a spoof of Stephen Greer, and it's so fucking accurate on how he acts, dude. Like I fucking nailed it, dude. That shit's funny as hell.
Stephen Queer.
Stephen Queer, yeah, dude. That shit was great, dude.
He's an interruptive bastard, isn't he? He's really interruptive. Everything he says is a straight on mic. No, would you put that to me? I'm the one of it. No, you're not talking right. It's me. No, shut up. Give me the mic. And
that's literally what he did. The sitting there asking the questions, like, give me the mic. And he takes it from me, he starts talking. I'm like, what the fuck is this asshole doing? I was like, I gotta spoof this shit, dude. But like literally how I acted in the video, that's how he actually fucking acted. And I show you the video that I copied it from. And it's like, when you see it, you're like, oh my god, that's how he really fucking acts, dude. He's like, what a fucking douchebag, man.
Do you know whenever I
see fluid real quick, Alex, I'm putting you on the screen.
Yep, go ahead, man.
Do you see whenever I seen him doing that, he made that film or made that video unacknowledgeable? I thought, oh, happy days, there's something else to watch that Stephen Greer done. And I watched it and it was Kyle acting a knob, fucking letting on that it was him. And I swear to God, I was fucking, I nearly pissed myself laughing. It was that funny.
Man, you know what a fun fact is that was on that the video, right? Wasn't it his uncle or something like that supposedly helped build like the lunar module or some bullshit?
That's right, yeah.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, right? I was like,
he's full of shit.
Maybe I missed that little tidbit earlier, but when I saw that on there, I was like, what? He did? I was like, that's kind of crazy. Somebody in your family actually helped build the lunar module?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Oh no! And the other one was. Did you ever hear at the start of every single thing he says? He says, "I was a doctor. You know the type of doctor that you know the one that helps people in the ER and does this and does this. And I lost $12 million from stopping doing that to do this. And he's fucking Jesus, full of shit. Hey,
he's so fucking arrogant.
100% accurate, Stephen. 100%.
Right?
Yeah, those are stories. Greer, I was already kind of into UFOs. So I kind of gave him a better eye. But like Schneider back in the 90s, I was just like, well, that's a crazy ass story until you got deeper and deeper. You say like Kyle, like you started seeing what they said during some interviews. What was it, his wife or something like that?
Oh yeah, his fucking. That's when you realize this dude is fucking nuts. Dude. And you think he's crazy. This crazy bitch married him. She's just as fucking loco as he is. Fucking straight up fucking trained crazy, man.
Whenever I heard that he melted aliens with fucking puss in a hat, that was it. That was me fucking finishing Paul Schneider. Hey.
I was like,
I know, right? Yeah, you're in a death do or die situation. Let me throw some piss.
I'm gonna pee on him, dude. Who thinks of that?
Oh, I wonder what would happen if I done a shit in my hand and threw it at him. Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, it might explode.
I'm gonna remember that next time I'm in a tight situation. I'm just gonna put my
pee on him
and start pissing on shit.
Piss everywhere, dude. Like
do you know?
Screaming out like the Ghostbusters fucking backpack and just spray, but don't cross the streams, all right?
Do you know that this is a true story, and you can ask Cuva this here. Do you know that years ago, whenever I don't even know if they still wear the stupid fucking police hats over in England or not, but the police hats was made for if a pregnant woman had to do a piss, that they were obliged. They take their hat off and let a woman pee in their hat because of the way that they were made, and that's a true story.
The big
that's
fucking body hat. They're like, yeah, pay in this night.
I swear to God, it was made like a toilet.
In actuality, the result of that was whenever a copper saw a pregnant woman, he crossed over.
He was like, no, you're not pissing in my hat.
Fuck that.
No, not my hat. Nope.
I'm coming, Your Majesty. I'm coming.
Who the hell made up an idea like that?
I don't know.
It probably really happened.
Oh, double decker red bus bloody parliament. I'm out of here.
Hey, excuse me, officer. I needed to get a dump. Can I have one of your hat?
Excuse me. But I need to really take a bad one. Can you hook a brother up?
Is it a number 1 or a number 2?
It's all of them.
It's a little of both.
I got to piss
Excuse
on my ass.
Excuse me. I need to test out my truncheon.
I like the police sirens in fucking England. They're like, woo! It sounds like a gay dude just like whistling away, dude. Like,
you know, I know where you get that. You get that out of Eddie Murphy Raw. That's where you get that. It's like a poofer sitting on top of the head.
Look on, Carl.
For me lately, Eddie.
Carl, do your scary sirens that Go on, without making them sound too gay. Go on.
How?
What did you call Eddie? What did you call Eddie Murphy's uncle? What was Eddie Murphy's uncle called?
What?
What was it?
And Eddie Murphy Raw. Okay, like, what is it again? He called his uncle.
What does it call him? I mean, I've seen it a couple of times too, man. I've seen that.
Oh, it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh, it's really, really funny. Hey,
Dude,
and the way he puts his
Delirious.
Delirious is funny as well.
So hard. I thought I was gonna die, and I actually peed my pants. I was like 10 years old when I watched it, and I fucking literally pissed. I was laughing so hard. I was like, I peed. I was like, oh my god, dude! I was laughing so fucking hard. Eddie Murphy Delirious is the fucking funniest stand-up video, hands down, dude. Like it is like
Oh yeah, to this day.
Delirious.
Yeah, even I know how many years ago was that? That was what in 1985 or 86 or something like that, and that's still one of the funniest stand-up comedies ever. It's really, really funny.
Was when he did that show, Eddie Murphy Delirious, when he came out wearing that red leather and everything, dude.
Yeah,
22 years old, dude. 22 years old, man. Yeah, dude, and that's the funniest fucking video to this day, man. It's the funniest stand-up fucking routine ever, man.
Is that all he was? 22.
He was
22 fucking years old, dude.
Jesus, man! I thought he was a lot older than that. That's crazy.
So Kyle,
dude, that was a bad. Dude's barely. He was a fucking baby, man. He had barely done shit, and yeah, he acted like he's fucking. He's been around the fucking world, like fucking. He's fucked every girl, and I mean, he was a fucking rock star, dude.
I know. He used to say that he used to copy. What do you call it? Or the fucking. Shit, what's his name? The other comedian. He does his voice death.
Who's that? Richard Pryor or something, maybe?
Richard Pryor. Yeah. He said he used to sneak down to the basement and watch Richard Pryor, and he used to do that, laughing whenever his mum was watching, and he had him out there. It was a funny. He was one of the first people that started the curse on stage.
Yeah.
And people started going, Jesus, he shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing that. But everybody started pussing themselves, laughing that funny that the cursing doesn't matter anymore.
Oh yeah, he's the first one that got a lot of vulgar, and he's kind of like he would smoke cigarettes on stage and shit.
That's it.
Richard Pryor. Everybody has sampled. Every comedian today has sampled Richard Pryor's style. All right, everyone's style. Everyone today is fucking a sample from Richard Pryor. He started it all. Like the whole fucking. Where we could be extreme, and extremely funny and do blue comedy where we cuss and shit like that. I remember watching a video of Richard Pryor's stand-up, and there's a menu behind him reading off like the fucking items in the fucking bar, like what you can get, like pretzels and beer and shit like that. This was like fucking like a little club, dude, like fucking little dank fucking club, and he was telling jokes about how his mom was a fucking hooker. And like would fucking bring Johns and shit like that. Yeah. And he made a joke, and everyone was laughing like all their moms were hookers and shit, dude. Like everyone could relate and shit. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Like this guy, it was just fucking like when he was talking about how he was smoking crack, all right? And he's like, and I ran out of crack. So I started smoking anything I could find on the floor. I was just like picking around for crack rocks on the floor and shit. And then
those are true stories.
And I lit myself on fire. Like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, there's something, save the balls.
Right? Do you know the best about it was nobody's mom's a hooker, nobody smokes crack, but they can all relate to it.
But they all relate.
That was what was crazy about
it. His mom was really a hooker. He fucking smoked a lot of crack.
Oh man, who's that? You guys remember the Chappelle Show, right? What's his name? Eddie Murphy's brother, Charlie Murphy, that just
Charlie Murphy. Oh yeah,
who recently passed away. Charlie Murphy.
He died, didn't he?
Charlie Murphy passed away.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy passed away like a couple months ago.
I heard that. I didn't believe that.
Yeah, that was fuck, man. He was just on 50 Cent's Power too, man. And he was, man. But when he was on the Chappelle Show, he had they had a segment called True Hollywood Stories. You guys can go look him up on YouTube. It's Charlie Murphy, True Hollywood Stories, and he told true stories. Show. He would tell stories about kicking it because it's Eddie Murphy. He kicked it. That was his brother. Eddie Murphy was his brother.
Yeah.
So He talked about the crazy parties that his brother would throw, and all the A-listers and all these crazy fuckers coming through, like Rick James and
he
Prince
beat up Rick James like
shit.
3 times.
Yes,
dude.
yes.
He would cross the line. He
Yes.
was a line stepper. And I have to fucking whoop his ass, dude. He would constantly beat the shit out of fucking Rick James, dude.
Rick James, Mary Jane. He whooped his ass, dude. Yeah, Rick James. You know, what I mean, God, man. You can go and listen to them stories. They're hilarious because they're real stories. He talked about him coming over to Eddie Murphy's house.
Prince and how he played Prince in basketball in school. Like Prince could ball, beat his ass in basketball really bad.
Their
ass. Prince, dude. It'll be the shirts versus the blouses. Yeah, that was great.
Do you know what the funniest? Do you know what the funniest film that they done was Coming to America with Eddie Murphy and fucking that hard. Oh Jesus! Hey, I'm not joking. See, to this day, it's still one of my funniest favorite films I've ever seen. Like, it's really, really fucking funny. Hey,
hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
Oh
movie.
Jesus, that's so funny, that film.
The royal penis is clean. You know.
and I love the bathing.
Right? Yeah. Remember, his punishment was like, we're gonna take you to the room, and I want him to bathe them thoroughly. He was like, "Thank you, sir."
Did you hear him? He was outside singing. He's outside singing on the balcony, and your mom was all, "Hey, fuck up, fuck you!" Goddamn, he's all, "Yes, fuck you too."
Yeah, great movie. Yeah, great. That's Eddie Murphy. That was like Eddie Murphy at his best, Dan.
Top pay for definite.
That's probably my favorite Eddie Murphy movie. Is probably Coming to America, man. That's just hilarious.
Coming to America and Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop 2 as well.
April 12th of 2017.
Yeah, it happened a couple months ago, bro. Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was sad because I really, man, I'm telling you, if you guys go back and watch Charlie Murphy's Hollywood Stories.
I didn't know he died.
It's hilarious, bro. He said after Prince whooped their ass in basketball, Prince made them pancakes.
Yeah, we took him inside and made them pancakes.
The fuck? He said that they came out in shorts and shit, and then Prince came out, and they all had their same outfits from at the concert.
And played basketball.
And played basketball in their concert shit. And whooped their ass, bro. Hilarious. And then made them pancakes.
That was good, him.
I mean, how crazy is that shit? Against Prince. That's why I have in the books, man. I actually have that book for my friend because of that fucking skit. Because I thought it was just hilarious, man.
Prince probably had the pancakes sprinkled with fentanyl.
Yeah.
I know.
Get everybody stoned.
We're gonna have to UFO hunt when we go over there and make pancakes in the morning. Shit.
And then you definitely say UFO after you fucking eat some of Prince's pancakes.
We're gonna throw one and take a picture and try to trick you guys. Look at the UFO we caught. It's a pancake, bitch.
Hey, Alex.
Check this out.
Tell us a story, your UFO story.
Oh, shit.
Me? Or me? Alex.
Oh, I've told it a million times, but I can tell you. I'll do it quick this time. You know what I mean? I was basically, turning like, my birthday had just passed. I was like 21, a couple of weeks. Went to a liquor store after work with 2 other friends. All 3 of us walked in. I bought my shit first, so I walked out. We were gonna go hang out at my buddy's house down the street. And I walked to the car and shit, there was a football field next to me. People were practicing football. There wasn't a game, they were just practicing. But the whole there was teams, the whole team was out there. There's a McDonald's across the street. I sit against the car and I just happened to look up, man. For no reason. I just, just fucking waiting for my friends. And I just happened to look up and I saw what looked like something starting to cover the sky above me. So I kind of focused in on it and it looked like a big triangle. But it tripped me out because it made no noise. That's what I was literally for about a minute. It happened, it was about maybe 30 seconds. I was just focusing on this object as it went literally over my head. So I saw that it was a triangle. It wasn't it was rounded corners all the way around, had no lights. It was just black. And it was
Did your friend see it?
Yeah, one of my friends saw the back end of it. One of these days, I'm gonna bring him here so he could tell you that he saw the back end
So
of it
it
at least.
just passed over slowly.
Yeah, it just passed over gliding. So I was kind of stuck on it. Like, what the fuck is that, man? What is that?
Was it big,
So,
like the Phoenix Lights thing? Mile
man,
wide, or
well, they said a mile. I would say it was, man, it was easy. Like about, it's hard to estimate because it was high, but it wasn't that high because I got a good look at it, But I would say it was at least like, man, a half a block or a block long. Because
Alex, that's how you know. That's how you know that it wasn't from this world, unless fucking the military's hiding stuff from us. But that's how you know it wasn't from this world. If there was no noise from it, then it wasn't. It wasn't powered by jets or any type of propulsion like that. So it had to be anti-gravity. It had to be.
Yeah. So it wasn't like smashing, because I got to look at it maybe for about 30 seconds as it passed over, and I kept looking at it. But I was I couldn't even yell to nobody. I was just like looking at this shit.
What the fuck was that, right?
And I didn't even realize that I should have maybe yelled at somebody like "Hey" or something. I was just stuck on it until I heard my friends coming out the store.
Tell me this here. That's what I was going to ask.
Yes,
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, my friends came out, and I could still see it, and I told him, "Hey, bro, hey, come here. What the fuck is that, bro?" And one of my friends ran over there, and I was like, "What? Look." And he actually was like, yeah, what is that? He actually said, what is that? Because he could still see the back of it as it was going away. And we both of them were sitting next to each other, and then my other friend came up. He didn't see shit, but we were both stuck on it, and I was like, man, did you see the back of it? I was like, what was that? And he was like, what did you see? I was like, it looked like a triangle, bro.
Did you ever notice that everybody that's had a UFO experience that has seen something, that it seems they shut their mouth straight away whenever you see it? It seems they shut you, they sort of mute you. Like you're not allowed to say anything. It seems they mute you completely until it's like gone or it's like fucking past you or something. Like every story I've heard, they all say the same thing, that I couldn't. No, I was quiet. I was just watching it. I couldn't say anything.
No, so at the end, so they went away. So me and my friend were like, what was that? And then I kind of looked around. And I was like, saw all the people at the football field, and then saw people in the drive-thru in McDonald's, and I just couldn't believe that somebody else didn't stop and look up and was like,
"Yeah, dude,
what is that?" But I didn't say nothing at the time. You know what I mean? And so I figured somebody else is gonna be standing there looking up. I was waiting to see somebody looking at me like, "Did you see that?"
But did you see that too?
It was nobody. I was just like,
"Stop eating that." Stop eating that Big Mac, you fat bastard, and look up.
Yeah.
Look up, you motherfucker.
I was like,
so of course they look up and it's gone. And they're like, "You're crazy, fuck, you ruined my Big Mac."
That kind of blew my mind. Yeah. When I thought back on it, that's one little tidbit that kind of just blew my mind. I was like, wow. But I always said if I didn't happen to look up, it was silent. So I wouldn't have seen it. If I didn't go against the car and just happened to look up, I wouldn't have seen it.
And
if
you'd have had one of these metal hats, you'd have been fine, Alex. Only 1999.
Man, I already got mine. Remember, I had mine. Mine got fucked up though. Mine's in the shop.
Get it in 2 days for free with Amazon Prime.
They better be on there. Shit.
Yeah, that's right. Go get your Amazon Prime, you fuckers. That reminds me, I gotta get out of here, man. But everyone go and get your Amazon Prime on the UFO Proof application. Make sure you go and get that UFO Proof application from Google Play. Go and support me on Patreon. Go and fucking buy some UFO Proof gear. Okay, the links are all fucking below. Get your UFO Proof app, and when you get on there, go to fucking Amazon and sign up for their free 30-day fucking Amazon Prime trial, so I can get paid my $3, you motherfuckers. All right. Damn it, I want my $3.
Kyle, how the fuck, what link do you have to get through? They supposed to sign up for this Amazon Prime. Where's the link?
Oh, okay. So on the fucking, here, I'll show you. Hang on a second.
I'll do it now.
Yeah, do it now. I'll show you on the screen share real quick. Hang on. Because, yeah, it's kind of a trick to get to. Hang on. Here we go. Oh man, how am I gonna make this smaller?
Any of you guys staying on for an after party? And anybody in the chat, if you'd like to join an after party, please feel free.
Go to UFO spoof with COVID.
No, it's here. It's here. We don't go anywhere.
I'm gonna watch Unknowledgeable. I've got it up. 11 and a half minutes. That's hilarious.
If it's an after party and Carl closes the stream, you won't be able to watch. So you'll have to be here. It becomes
all right, here we go, you
private
guys.
and cozy.
Here, hang on a second. All right.
Believe me, Darryl, you'll enjoy the after party with QFUD.
I'm sure.
Here, check this out. Okay, so if you want to go on and get the free Amazon Prime thing so I can get paid my fucking $3, everybody out there in YouTube world, this is what you'll do. You'll go and get the UFO Proof app, all right? And here, let me show you guys. So you guys should be able to see it right there, right? Okay, so you would go and you go up to the fucking 3 little bars up in the corner, drop down the menu, and then you're gonna go down to those little, the 5th one down, the little 2 arrows pointing in opposite directions. All right.
Hey, Donnie P, you said call Trump on me, you piece of shit.
It's the 5th icon down, dude. Hang on, I'll show you guys again. I'll put my mouse over it. Look.
Okay,
right fucking here, that one. You're gonna go to that link right there. You're gonna push that shit, and then you're gonna go. It'll take you to a little link that'll show like a little banner and stuff to go to Amazon Prime. That's basically what you go through. Why it's not loading, I don't know.
Last question: how the fuck do you get the link for? How do you get that UFO proof link or
UFO
app?
proof.
Sorry.
Go to Google Play.
Google Play and type on just UFO proof.
Yep, it's right up there, dude.
Okay.
See,
right,
this is what pops up when you hit that link after you get the UFO Proof app, and then go through here and then sign up for your free 30-day trial, dude. And you should be getting Prime anyway because it fucking rocks. I have it. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Well, what if you already have it?
I've got my girl's got Prime.
This free one.
My girl's got Prime already, but I'm going to sign up for the fucking free one just to get you your $3. You
That's
scranner.
fucking right. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Go and sign up for that shit because I want my fucking money. All right.
Right, but I have to go. I'll go and sign up for it now. I'll see you later, dudes. Later, Alex. Later, Darryl. Fucking peace.
All right, Steven.
All right, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining me. Alex,
Everybody.
Daryl, JB, Cubid, Steven, you guys fucking rock. Everyone out there and fucking YouTube fucking watching right now. Thank you guys. And I will see you guys next time. UFO Proof out. All right, later, you guys. I think the app looks fucking awesome, but there's a lot more I need to add to it, you know. And turn that down some. Yeah, there's a lot more that I need to add to it. Like the one thing I forgot to add to it was a star chart, you know, for mapping out the stars and the planets and everything, like a Google Sky Map or something like that, or Heavens Above is like one of the best because you know, people might not believe it, but I mean, when you first go out UFO hunting, you will get fooled by fucking stars and planets like you will not believe. And you think I'm full of shit until you go out and do it. And you're like, oh man, that's a UFO. And it's fucking Venus, dude. You know, swear to God, man, it will fuck with you, man. So that's one thing I definitely have to get on there. Because it's like if you had a device where you could just look up there and then be like, oh, okay, well, let me check to see what it is. And you could cancel out stars and meteors, and you could cancel out planets, you can cancel out airplanes and satellites. If you can cancel out all that shit, what's left? Fucking UFOs. So that's like the perfect app. And it's funny because I actually had talked about making an app like this a long time ago and thinking, I'm like, man, if we could have all, like Sasha and I were discussing all the cool features that would make the perfect like UFO app, you know? And so I think hopefully I will be able to create this perfect UFO app in my fucking fantasy world.
Well, you're doing a pretty fucking good job of it so far.
Halfway there, man. Yeah, that's right. You know, and then we got that. I got a spot on there for Proof of the Week, and I got a video coming up today. It's actually loading up right now. That's where I announced the Proof of the Week, which is for Ergo I Am. You know, Tony, and because you know he always comments and shit like that, and he never comes on and joins us. I don't know why. He never wants to show his ugly mug on here, man. But you know, he's always around, especially because his time is like really. All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, if you want to come in and join in our conversation about UFOs, aliens, ancient civilizations, fucking UFC, fucking basically anything we can think of, I will be putting a link in the comment section on YouTube. So if you want to come and join in, there'll be a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section. If it's live, the comments will be next to the video. And if it's already past being live, if it's recorded, the comments will be under the video. So don't try to ask me to say anything or respond to you because it won't be live if you're commenting there. So let me get the let me get the link passed out to you guys. Let's see here. All right. So we got here. What up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? All right, so here is the link, fellas. And I passed out the link to a couple other people on Google Hangouts who should be joining us shortly. Steven should be on here soon. I'm sure Cubit and Raphael are going to join us, hopefully Alex. So that should be awesome. But until then, we'll just bullshit about what's been going on. So hopefully one of these guys is going to join us with us soon. One thing is, let me fix my screen a little bit. Is that if you haven't got it yet, and for anyone who's just joining, go and pick up the UFO Proof app. It's on Google Play. I made it myself, and it freaking rocks. So here, you know what? Check this out. We'll just do this. Put that up. Because I mean, this app is the opposite of ours. He's Australian, and so even though we have a lot of Australians on here, fucking his time is just with his job and everything, he can't ever come on and join us, man. So but yeah, he's always on here bullshitting, fucking comments on every video and stuff. So he definitely made Proof of the Week, man. But I want to give him a shout out because I know that I haven't said anything about Proof of the Week for like a whole week now, so I had to say something. So, but yeah, he's on there, and then you can always go and check the updates on who is Proof of the Week and shit like that through the app. So everyone, if you don't have it, go fucking get it, dude. I'm gonna start drop kicking motherfuckers, dude. What up, Smooth Virus? What's he saying? Yes, Susie. Anyone? Yes, Kyle made the app. Yes, I made that app, Susie. Yes, I did. Smooth saying, might need Kyle's expertise on drone video later. Ooh, really? Yes, I want to see it, man. No, Susie. Very, not very well. It's I kind of suck at it, and it took a long time. But as you can see, like I spent probably close to a month trying to make this, and it's real fucking basic. It's like a real basic fucking app. You got Betsy Richardson got her t-shirt in the mail today. All right, Betsy, dude, take a picture and send it to me. Get it going, big boy. Get it going, big boy. What up, Wade? How you doing, buddy? Love working and listening. I'm just reading everyone's comments. Jason popped in and said, I'm on the phone at the office, but I'm watching on mute. You're watching on mute. We're just sitting here talking. What's the point of watching on mute? Smooth, you fuck. This should be interesting, people. I've never actually opened a file like this on my phone. Oh, that's cool. Does it turn to the side? Does that make any difference? No. Prepare like this. This is kind of an interesting video. Why is it so short though? It's only about 10 seconds. We're going to have to look more into this. This is pretty interesting. Oh, anyway, yeah, pretty cool, huh? So, let me pull that down and pull my screen back up. 1 second. What up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Smooth Virus is going on, buddy. Let me stop sharing. What up, Cupid?
Yeah, all right, mate.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, good this end.
Oh, I can barely hear you. Hang on, let me turn this shit up. All right, say something.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's so low. Say it again.
I think the app looks cool.
Best. So it's got UFO proof everything, you know, and it's got every kind of cool tool for hunting UFOs. You know, video cameras, satellite trackers, flight radar trackers, weather reports, notepads, sound recorders, just everything, you know. The UFO stalker map, it gives you all the reports, every UFO report that's been made around the world. I mean, so it's awesome for any ufologist. It's a must have. Here, I'll share my screen real quick to show you guys while we're just here waiting for everybody. All right, so hopefully you can see, and hopefully you guys can see this right here, which is my phone on my smart screen, or you know, what's it called, a smart screen, or yeah, smart view. That's it. Yeah, I'm not that smart apparently. But yeah, so how freaking cool is that, dude? This is the app, and see, it's got a cool little tool on here, you know, so you can see all for hunting UFOs, you know, video recorders, sound recorders, cameras, weather reports, flashlights. Then you got the UFO stalker map. Shows every UFO report that takes place by dropping a little UFO to symbolize what kind of report or what kind of incident it was. See, like right here, this one was oh, they're gonna pull up those settings here. Right there, we have a little disc. I caught it on the time lapse sun tracker. Oh yeah, so you know it was definitely a fucking lens flare right there, right off the bat. Guaranteed lens flare. Don't even have to waste time watching it, dude. Oh, well, here's this. Notice a metallic saucer type thing hovering in the trees. Have pictures. All right, so let's see these pictures.